Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Now I'll get in.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. That's it. We're done here.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself.
I'll be late again. But I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
You spit, Rabbit. You spit, Frankie. And you leave me what? You think I don't want that family tree?
With this outfit, it doesn't feel right. Should I check again? Where's the mirror?
They're all so pretty. Boy, a girl can dream, can't she?
You keep your eye on the ball. That's how you stay on top. Eye on the ball. Oh, I don't know. Don't like the looks of it. You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
What are you doing over there? My all.
Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period. I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
That's steeply discounted, though.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded crime in my respectable
Quarters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thought engaged in the ruse. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Issue fits. You got me.
Did you give him my message? Did you give him my message? Hey girl, spying on me again. Don't leave me! Not again. They come a breeze or what?
Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none.
You take a lady to dinner. You take a client to lunch. And don't skimp on the cocktails. You hear me, Phil? Don't skimp.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Folks always stare when they see. You get used to it.
Dressing you down? Far from it. We will go much further. We will unmake you so you can live.
Psychology, sociology. There's all kind of theories about how you sell something to a man. Those eggheads ever hear of relationships, conversation, huh?
I tapped the doorway twice. Everything goes all right inside.
Criminal dealings.
What was that? Come back and clean it all up.
Straight to the market, taking snap, of course.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
How'd that get there? How can I keep it from happening to me?
Tumors grow before it's too late.
Well, you're so smart, you're stupid. Ah! 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 Ah!
You don't have my permission to leave.
Return to the fray. Only the weak fear conflict.
I ain't got time for this.
You're only hiding from yourself.
They come a breeze or what?
Oh, Jesus!
These new songs, they're real personal. They're like love letters, straight from to all my fans stuff. Man, I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent.
They've been What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm gonna go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Where'd you go? The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs. Life down
You don't have my permission to leave.
So make it great.
I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, those old lumber shorts. I know. But I got something new. I told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I'm gone. I hear you gossiping about me.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. You don't have my permission to leave. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Where'd you go? Don't leave me!
You don't have my permission to leave.
Where'd you go?
I ain't got time for this. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
I didn't say you could go. Don't leave me!
Get him.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with her little sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Where'd you go? Don't leave me! Get him. Where'd you go? I didn't say you could go. You don't have my permission to leave. I didn't say you could go. You don't have my permission to leave. How could you just walk away?
Probably a switch around here somewhere. This is gonna be noisy.
Come back. Let's see this through. Together. You don't have my permission. Leave.
Come back! We can work this out!
Stay! We may make more of you yet. Foul play. Guy might still be around. I warned you to stop following.
on out, you!
A rapture reminder. The water surrounding Fontaine's department store has been seeded with an extent.
I saw where you went!
Very sensitive. Do yourself
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Sorry, Christopher Falls here, from time to time. What up? I've been told this town was friendly to the Enterprise.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
Another one. Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
I made you a solid offer. I didn't say you could go. Oh, Jesus! Who did this? How could you just walk away?
Love, I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Junior! Come on in and watch this.
Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me.
All right.
It's got the formula. You trust your old dad on this one. Heard that. Real as a bell.
When I find you...
I see. We're not finished. Seen what you done to my friend here. Let's go.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded crime among respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
What am I selling? Say insurance. That ain't the answer. I am selling a man the right to feel like a man. To know his family is taken care of. No matter. Oh, City! You in the bedroom? Come here, hon. Got a sweetheart there. Look at what you done with her. Fair warning. I'm an eye for an eye type of fella. Curious. Most curious.
You don't have my permission to leave.
It appears our time is up.
I know real well how to drive. I get it.
I'm sure we're all eager to get the disruption behind us. Back to class.
That guy. They've definitely got fellow prosperous. Compromising, then fine. She fits, you got it.
Nietzsche said, you must have chaos within to give birth to a dancing star. That crowd was right.
Can't with me. Things always go down in the sun. It's like the heat does something that I want.
It's a superb life, children. If you never, ever weaken.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I've been on sabbatical for going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real life.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the target take its natural course.
Says Peter the parasite. Self-interest, says Your neighbor, accept offense.
This don't seem Jake to me.
I ain't no moron.
About me.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular.
Welcome to the...
If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten. Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Who the hell are you? You've been using me this entire time!
I did this is still around. Better check. Better check. I don't want you!
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
What you done to my friend here?
What you do to my friends, you do to me!
From Ryan Industries.
Come on out where a fella can see you.
I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling with those
First,
messages.
the law against bribery. Then, there was some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Next, martial law.
Sure nothing. Ryan's playing all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and all how they dance.
My hand.
No,
Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
that stuff's stupid.
Who's that?
No, you can't have Garrett.
What up?
Expose those panties to me! You, come, make yourself heard.
Ain't you got no thoughts of your own? What is that? Somebody say with him.
Stay! We may make more of you yet. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
I know. You're a victim just like me.
Oh, my diagnosis. I took it up in the first place.
Give me the cold shoulder. Ain't no big shot around here.
Most curious, it appears.
You're so smart, you're stupid.
I've always been there for you!
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wants something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where is his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right...
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave, a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Right. I'm coming for you!
No escaping!
did this? Who done this? Someone about?
Find her!
To arms! I'll find the piggy! You can't hide forever, love.
Just bide your time. We abide neither dilly-dalliers nor malingers. Address your order.
Who's out there? Gonna hunt you down!
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Captured by man, used to tame the monkey.
closer look at that clock.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has...
We've got the clock key.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us, ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Idiot, his lock of hair.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just competition there.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Comstock is going to answer for this.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Gonna hunt you down. I'll find him. Don't think you can hide from me.
Who did this?
Put her down!
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
hunt you down!
Who does? Someone about here?
You can't hide forever.
Who's there?
Who's there? Gonna hunt you down. Answer for this, girl. Here I come. You can't hide forever.
Show yourself.
Who's out there?
Where are you?
Let's down,
No escape!
I'll find you.
You're not going anywhere!
Don't think you can hide from me. Here I come. Chasing my own shit. You gonna answer for this, girl? You can't hide forever. Gonna hunt you. I ain't gonna try to do it. Someone else gonna find
No food, no pay. Stock is going to answer for this.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
Something's going on.
Hair sample in a haystack.
Better look elsewhere. Someone's sneaking around. Here I come!
Who's there?
Long live Daisy! Kill her!
Can't hide forever.
To arms!
Don't think you can hide from me.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call a chamber of panic near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.